How's it flying, guys? Lance Block 30 and Brooks here, and welcome to another Sabaton reaction. They got a new one out, but this one's a little different. This one's a little bit different. Usually we go directly to the Sabaton YouTube channel for their videos, and they have a lyric video out, but somebody goes by the name of Nota Bene. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, or Nota Bene, like however it's
not a bean.
That's how us Americans would pronounce it. Nota bene.
Not a bean.
Either way, we're at this channel, one, because Sabaton specifically promoted this video. Like, they posted this video in a community post. And two, this video, you get the Yarn Hub animation.
What?
Yarn Hub.
Oh.
Remember, that's that group of guys that's been animating some of their songs. Well, and it comes with the story. Here's the downside. It's all in French, and I don't speak French. So, closed captions. I'm going to go ahead and get my French joke out of the way real quick. So real quick. Now, obviously, the French, throughout history, have been very capable in war. Like, you have to look at the 1800s, the successes they had in their military campaigns, and even the First World War. They were absolutely indispensable as one of the allies.
We're talking about the French and Indian War, anyways.
Yeah, well, they had a bunch of different wars in any case. Yes. And in many of those instances, they were successful. However, because of what happened in World War II, there's plenty of people, even to this day, they're still more than inclined to make jokes. The French flag is just a white flag, and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my one French joke out of the way. So this one is about Albert Severin Roche, and I hope I pronounced his name correctly, who was notable for capturing 1,180 enemies during World War I. So in other words, he was the reverse French. He made others surrender. Now that joke is out of the way, it's just a joke, people. I had one guy in a comment, and I can't remember how it specifically went, get on my case about me making a French joke when I did my Fields of Verdun reaction to Sabaton, and I was just like, it's a joke. So, but anyways, now that joke is out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video itself because I don't want to waste any more time. And again, this is not on Sabaton's channel, but it is sponsored from them. Nota bene.
Not a bean.
However it's pronounced, and this is about Albert Roche with Sabaton, the first soldier. Link to the original video will be in the description. Please make sure that you have seen it before. Something weird going on with, like, there's that red line down there at the bottom for some reason.
It's fine.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Like he said, whatever. We can always crop that out. I can always crop that out. I edit these.
I ain't editing shit.
Anyways, link to the original will be in the description. Please make sure you've seen it before you watch our reaction to it. And with that out of the way, let us go ahead and go.
Not a bean.
Not a bin.
Not a bean, eh?
Yarn Hub Animation Studios Inc. Productions. I could be the next Dragon Ball narrator. Sorry, I had to get a little bit of humor in there. Closed captions are on, I hope.
It's 1913, and war is in the air in Europe. The mighty French army stands ready. Albert Severin Roche is the 18-year-old son of a farmer, and he knows his destiny is not as a farmer. In his heart, he knows he's a fighter and chooses to sign up to the French army.
Just in case somebody can't...
Trying to enlist, things didn't go well. He's small. Albert was only 1.58 meters, or
5'2".
He wasn't the model tough Frenchman the army was looking for. And he wasn't a stocky build, and ultimately was rejected. Like you. This was still a time of peace after all. So Albert's father was delighted more hands were needed to run the family farm. Although, Albert, though dejected, his dreams kept alive. He knew his destiny was to be a soldier, a great one.
I'm gonna pause this for a moment. Look at the detail on that house. Like, Yarn Hub have stepped up their game. This is a phenomenal animation. It's so much better and crisper than their first two videos they did with Sabaton, which those two were still good in their own way, but holy crap, the detail.
This is what Skyrim should look like.
Like it could, yeah. It's definitely much more detail. But anyways, back to this. I just wanted to give Yarn Hub a big praise for the quality of this animation, because this is very crisp, clean, and beautiful. Just looking at just this house shows you how much work went into it. It's beautiful.
The following year, Albert's dream was born through Europe's nightmare. With the outbreak of war in Europe, the call of Albert's destiny became deafening. In the still of the night, he packed his things and ran away from home. France's need was greater now, and with Albert's insistence, he managed to enlist. And was assigned to the 30th Battalion of Chasers. He was in, but things did not start well. As it turned out, Albert wasn't a model recruit. His small frame meant that he was not respected by the other men, and Albert was known to have a temper. He considered himself a fighter. All his training and his respect from the other recruits and officers was just for nothing. He was told he wasn't competent enough to be sent into battle. But he was a fighter, and he knew it. In a fury, he stormed off the base, to immediately be captured and arrested for desertion and threatened with prison. He said in his defense, bad soldiers are sent there, but I want to go where we fight. Albert's wish was granted. And for his punishment, he was assigned to the 27th Battalion of Chasseurs, known by the Germans as the Blue Devils. Albert was now a devil dressed in blue.
Some parallels between, like, the Marine Corps being called the Devil Dogs. Like, if the Germans are calling you calling you devils because of how, because presumably because of how you fight, makes you a badass, in my opinion. So, again, I've already done my one French joke. It's still a good one, by the way.
He's now fighting with AIDS, and the soldier at least a damn good one. Trench warfare was brutal, and with industrialization and
mechanization, different kind of war was being waged.
With machines and structures that were terrifying.
Yeah.
One such innovation was the German blockhouse. These huge concrete structures were 10 meters long and 3 meters wide, and sunk a meter into the dirt. The concrete at the front was 75 centimeters thick, and they could shrug off almost everything the French could throw at them.
Yeah.
Albert, though, wasn't deterred. His company had ordered to take out the blockhouse, and Albert volunteered.
Is that par?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be par.
Fearless, he slipped across no man's land towards the German trenches in the impervious blockhouse. Pushing himself into the mud, he crept and slithered, using all the advantages of his diminutive frame. Getting closer, he could even hear the Germans talking inside the blockhouse.
Like, he's so small that they don't see him.
They fucked in military.
Line 1915. Was he gonna slide through the window? Hello, monsieur. Oh.
There is a spy among us. Oh.
Like, chat, like,
what the?
Au revoir. Au revoir.
What's the other music video this guy did? Or this did?
Yarn Hub did Night Witches was the first. Night Witches was the first collaboration with Sabaton. Then it was No Bullets Fly, which is probably their most emotional.
I know No Bullets Fly. I'm gonna say this. No Bullets Fly look good, but I gotta say this looks more clean cut.
Yeah. This one has more detail in the animation. Then Christmas Truce, and they did one for Yeah, they did a version of Christmas Truce after they made the live action one.
Hold on, I remember Christmas Truce being live action.
Yeah, there was actually a funny bit in that where they tried to insert that Hitler was one of the sourpuss sergeants, that commanders or whatever, that was against the Christmas Truce, and like he actually did hate it in real life, but in the music video they showed him getting hit in the head with a soccer ball. So,
nice.
Like, oh, but anyway, and then they made Lady of the Dark, and I think that's all the music videos they had done up to this point. And I'm a little confused as to why they went with someone else to post this video, but I think that having it in French actually kind of adds to the feel a little bit. Like, you know, like whenever they do a song about a hero of a war, like, yeah, that's actually kind of a nice tribute to have someone speak of that hero in the native tongue of said hero. But anyways, this is the 5th one, if I'm not mistaken, as far as what they've done with Sabaton. But they've definitely improved. I'll have to show you the Lady of the Dark one right after this, just to watch it. He's using his size to his advantage. He's like, I ain't got a crouch to run.
That's press B.
Yeet!
Shot.
Yeah, that's one way to get him down to your level. Yeah, the detail they added.
Love the chorus to this.
Yeah. Clever, clever. You just imagine all the people that he captured thinking, did we just get captured by an elf?
Like, hold on.
Like, alright, where's the person who captured us?
I could step on you.
Like,
the fuck?
You're tiny!
You're so small.
Job done, he fell exhausted into a hole and slept. Eh, deserved it catching that many. French patrol found the sleeping soldier in a guard hole. He was dragged out of his sleep by the guards. This man is sleeping on duty. This man has abandoned his post. It had been a hard battle and there had been many mutinies and desertions. Justice was hard and swift in these times. Sheesh. And they marched him to captivity to be shot. Albert, of course, protested, but without witnesses, things were not looking good. An hour before his execution, he was allowed to write a letter. He wrote to his father. He had lived with his father's disapproval and didn't want to die without being able to explain himself. In his letter, he wrote, "In an hour I shall be shot, but I assure you I am innocent." Albert was dragged in front of the firing squad. Ready, men raised their rifles. Aim. Men zeroed in on the target, steadying their breath. Albert waiting for the final command. A man ran up to the commanding officer. Short discussion ensued. Looking up at Albert, "Commander, White as a sheet gave the order to free the convict." Captain Albert had rescued had finally woken and given his testimony. Ah! Albert wasn't only free, he was a hero. War ended. Albert had incredibly captured over 1,000 prisoners, but it had left his mark on the man. But despite all this, he still remained a second-class soldier. Not the smallest recognition in rank for his credible bravery. By the end of World War I, Albert had been wounded 9 times and had personally captured 1,180 prisoners. General Foch, in reviewing the records of the men who had served, discovered Albert's record. He read it and took it in. This man was incredible. Ultimate French soldier. It was an elf. Second class. He's like, yeah, he's like, he's done all this, has no rank. This man's getting a promotion now! Was conducting a speech in November 27, 1918, celebration that Alsace was once again French soil. At the key moment, folks announced, "Alsatians, I present to you your liberator, Albert Roche. He is the first soldier of France." Yep, Sabaton. Now a celebrity. Dined with George V and was selected to be one of the men to bear the unknown soldier to his final resting place in the Arc de Triomphe. The farmer's son with a temper, who was not a model recruit, had elevated himself with extraordinary deeds and found himself a hero. In the years after the war, Albert became a firefighter. Oh! Call of service still needed somehow to be fulfilled. A hero even after the war. Albert was departing from the bus in 1939. Oh, passing car hit France's first soldier. Albert fell. Hero that had looked death in the face many times was killed just a few months prior to the outbreak of World War II. I had read that he had died in 1939, but I didn't remember reading how he died. A guy like that did that much deserved to die in his sleep or something. On his own, he deserved to die on his own terms or something, you know? Like, man.
I liked that video. I really did. It was a very clean-cut video. I really enjoyed the chorus.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. Like the chorus was really, really good. So, I don't know if it's necessarily funny. I forgot they did a karaoke version of Christmas Truce.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But anyways, I went through a drive-thru last night. This is relevant. And to Cookout. They're open till 3 a.m. And the guy at the window that I usually see there is also a Sabaton fan. So occasionally we'll strike up short conversations if there's no one else behind, or sometimes even if there's at least one person while I'm waiting on my food or I'm about to be handed to it, I'll have a quick conversation. And I asked him if he knew this song was out yet. He said, yeah. He said in his opinion, it was one of those songs. It's not bad, but it was probably didn't need to be a single, in his opinion. Which, you know, everyone has a right to their opinions. There are some songs that weren't released as singles that were really popular. You know, like, I don't think Swedish Pagans was ever technically released as a single. But we know how popular it is, to the point the singer gets bullied into playing it.
So and like, it doesn't stand there with Swedish Pagans or Christmas Truce or even Soldier of Heaven.
Soldier of Heaven.
But it's still a solid song that I enjoy. I enjoy the video and the chorus.
Yeah, and like any excuse to do a song about heroic deeds during war. It's like, if these guys have not done it, like, these guys haven't done it yet, but they need to do a video about, what was his name? Hacksaw Ridge, Desmond Doss. Mm-hmm. Desmond Doss. They need to do one about Desmond Doss. And they technically mentioned him in a video on Sabaton history discussing, like, medics in war. Like, they did a song about a similar soldier from Australia known as Bull. In a song called The Ballad of Bull. But anyways, yeah, that was just a great video, and if I go on much longer, yeah, we've already overstayed our welcome. We're almost twice the length of the video we just reacted to. But this was a good video. The Yarn Hub, if anybody from Yarn Hub is watching this, you guys have excelled. You guys have phenomenally improved over your art style, over your animations. Not to say that the original animation style was bad. It definitely has its charm. But this is just, like, further...
It's very clean cut.
Yes, it's just so clean and crisp and detailed. It's so good. And I'm about to show him the Lady of the Dark like I said I would. But that's not going to be part of this reaction. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed. Comment your favorite part of this song, how you would compare this song to the previous single release, Father. And there's only one more single to be released, which I don't know what that next EP is going to be about, but we will see. And my brain. Subscribe if you're new, and tap the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video so you don't miss any reactions, gameplay, or otherwise. Also, check out my Discord. Link is down in the description. Also, come join. We'll talk, post memes, songs, videos, artwork. You can even self-promote your own stuff and just have some fun. And I do have a Patreon in case you guys feel like showing some extra support. This is my nice Hawk 30 and Brooks, signing off.